As you know, winter is coming. So today we're actually going to do a little bit of a heater comparison. There's only about 3 basic heaters in a chicken house. You got your furnace or your forced air heater, which I don't know of any integrators that are actually promoting that anymore, but if you have some old houses, you're probably still using them. And then you've got the other 2, which are radiant heaters. You got your Pancake or brooders. There's the round radiant heat heaters. And then you have the heater that in the last number of years has become a little more popular, and that is the tube heater. But your furnace heater, like I said, heats up the air. These radiant heaters are heating up the object, the floor, the bird. They're not wasting on heating up the air. That's where the industry basically is your round Pancake brooder radiant heater or the tube. So I want to talk a little bit today on why a tube heater. Why are people going to that? Why are integrators doing that? So from what my research and talking to growers and actually talking to some integrators about this is the number one thing is the low maintenance. There's only a few parts involved in the whole thing. You've got less things to work on, less things to go bad. With a tube heater, which is mounted in the ceiling, that heater is actually pulling outside clean air. So that's another thing. You're reducing the contaminants that are getting into the heater with less maintenance. The other thing is the actual blower is in a sealed box. Once again, you're protecting from this harsh environment that is the chicken house. If you've got less maintenance on a unit, here's another thing to think about. The average 40 by 500 house, depending on what your integrator requires, is going to have maybe 20 of those round Pancake brooders. So you're going to have about 20. Now, obviously, with you mega houses, it's going to be different. So you can just proportionally add on. But a 40 by 500 is going to have about 20, give or take. With these long 40-foot tube heaters, you got about 6. So let's do the math. If you've got less maintenance per unit and you have a whole lot less units, you get the point where getting low maintenance on these. And a lot of these videos deal with the fact that we have to do maintenance all the time. If all you had to do is just grow birds, you could do that, but the problem is you have to do all this maintenance too to grow the birds. So how can we reduce maintenance, get you more time to do what you need to do? Another thing for low maintenance is this. Those brooders, Pancake heaters, are on cables with pulleys that go up and down. So not only is it the hassle that you got to lift those things when you get in and out of there, and with a tube heater, it's already mounted up there and you're not having to up and down that. But you got a little bit more maintenance in your pulleys and your cables corroded, replacing cables, blah, 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 blah. So in that mindset of low maintenance, it's just one more thing that goes toward that low maintenance on a tube. So as we said, low maintenance, you got less parts that go wrong, but, and I said, I'm not a mechanic and all like this, but from what I understand in the research I've done, it's a lot easier to get in and fix those few parts on that tube than it is on those brooders. And another thing is this, you have a lightning strike, you got control boards on 20 of those brooders as opposed to 6, you just got a bigger issue. So you got more maintenance, things to think about, and all like that right there. So they're a little bit easier to work on as I understand, and you can get the parts, you can get on it, and you can fix it yourself, and like we say, hopefully have less work on those. We obviously want to think about low maintenance. We want to think about easier to work on, but if you were to just put all these aside, we also have to take care of the birds. That's what all these videos are really about. Well, we talk about taking care of you, making your job easier, but really our whole goal is to take care of these birds. And the fact is, the research has shown that a tube heater actually has a larger, more widespread heat zone with less heat pockets where it's more sensitive. It's more of a dispersed and spread out heat. So the birds are actually able to get a little wider and not have to be tied into these little pockets. So they have a better heat zone. Something to think about. Are they efficient? Because we talk about saving money on this too. Now, I've done some research. I hear that they are about the same. I hear some tests who have shown that they are more efficient because they are heating clean air. They're more enclosed, like the blower we talked about. So is it more efficient? Probably so. You're going to find people that may fall out on both sides. I have talked to actual growers. The most recent grower I've talked to says absolutely they're more heat efficient. So energy efficient. So like I said, I'm not authority. I'm going off what I've been told and what I've seen. It's worth checking out maybe on some research on your part. The other thing is this. What about upfront cost? Your typical Pancake brooder heater puts out about 40,000 BTUs. And they're going to run about $300 per, give or take. So what you got to have to do is kind of sit back and think about how much does it cost per BTU if you're going to do it that way. What kind of heat am I getting for my money? A typical tube, from what I understand, the tube heater is going to run about $1,200, give or take. So if they are more expensive, but you're getting 150,000 BTUs with those tubes with a little bit better, more efficient heat spread on those situations. Now, this whole video is not just, I'm not getting some kind of commission on tube heaters, but when I see a trend and I talk to growers from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast. And so when I see some trends, I try to do these videos that may give you a little insight. So if winter is coming and you're maybe having to make a decision, something to think about anyway. So hope this helps. There's some things to think about, everything from low maintenance, easier to work on, upfront cost, and better heat dispersion, taking care of the birds. Just some things to think about. So hope this was a help. If there's anything I can do to help you, and also want to throw a pitch out there. If you've got anything you would like to see us do a video on, I'm starting to get more of these requests, and it's really a help because I'll get this, that's a great idea, and I'll go out and do a video. So I love the feedback. If you've got some suggestions, hit me with it. Alan at southlandorganics.com or 1-800-608-3755. Until next time.